Good evening. My name is John Peterson with the Peterson Companies, and I want to welcome everyone tonight to this great event. We want to start off the event by welcoming some special guests from the USO. There's a lot of USO families here tonight, and we're proud to sponsor all the work that USO does. And I would like to ask Ronna Armstrong to come on up and say a few words. Ronna?
Thank you very much.
Nice catch.
Thank you so much. On behalf of the troops and their families joining us here today, I want to thank Peterson Companies for asking us to be a part of this very special grand opening event. The fact that you chose local military members and their families to be the first to ride this amazing wheel back here speaks volumes about your support for our nation's troops and their loved ones. I also want to thank Peterson Companies for their partnership and support of USO Metro throughout the entire year. Your support helps us to provide programs and services for thousands of military members, their families, our nation's wounded, ill, and injured, and their caregivers living and traveling throughout the Washington-Baltimore region. Right here in this region, we have one of the largest concentrations of military members in the world, and as a result, USO Metro is actually the largest chartered USO center in the world. And since 1941, the USO has been the face and the symbol of the American people's support, gratitude, and patriotism for those who give so much to protect our freedoms. At our 10 USO centers, located on 6 military installations and at 4 local area airports, we have the privilege to interact and provide services to literally thousands of military members and their families each week. That means every day, through the USO, the American people are thanking our nation's brave men and women and their families for their service and sacrifice. All of us at USO Metro are extremely grateful to you for putting your trust in USO Metro and making it possible for us to do all that we can do to support our troops and their families, and how much the American people appreciate and support them. Thank you very much.
Boy, give her a round of applause for what all that USO does around the metro area. Congratulations and thank you. What we've done tonight, as she had said, we're having the families go out and be part of the celebration tonight and get the first ride on the wheel. So if you take your family members out there and get loaded up, we'll be joining you here in a couple minutes. Load them up. It wasn't very long ago, back in January, when we had the announcement of the wheel over there at Wolfgang Puck. It's hard to believe that that was just 120 days ago. 120 days ago, there was nothing out on that pier. So what we've done in 20 days is a great accomplishment, and I want to thank Chembro for doing that. They're the contractor. They worked hour after hour to make it happen. So how about a little round of applause for Chembro? You know, back then I probably made a inaccurate comparison of what's been accomplished at National Harbor with the announcement of MGM, the opening of Tanger, and the announcement of the wheel. I refer to that as the trifecta. I think a more appropriate name is winning of the Triple Crown, because that didn't do it justice as the trifecta. I think it's worthy of the Triple Crown. So we're really excited. You know, we're in Triple Crown season right now. So the last one to be won needed to be won as Belmont. So I think the wheel represents the winning of the Belmont. And I think also tonight we're here as a result of, these are all great economic development opportunities that have happened here in Prince George's County. And a lot of those have been a result of none other than Rashern Baker, who has worked hard throughout the years as bringing everything he can and putting everything he can to make Prince George's a better place to be. And I think he's worked really hard to create relationships within businesses here in the county. So I'd like to introduce Rashern Baker.
Good job. Another round of applause for a great job. I mean, please. Isn't this great? First, let me congratulate the USO of the Metro region for all the work they do. As a lot of people know, I talk about this, that I grew up in a military family. My dad did 30 years. What a lot of folks don't know is during his second tour, he was wounded, severely wounded in Vietnam. And it was the USO that allowed my brothers and sister and I and my mom to do a video while he was recuperating in Hawaii. So the work that they do and the support of our families is tremendous. Can we give them another round of applause, please? And to Milt, the Peterson family, and all that you do, this is simply another great day in Prince George's County. Can we give Milt and Peterson family and National Harbor a round of applause? The Triple Crown. So we got National Harbor, we got Tanger Outlet coming, we got a nice destination small resort that's going to be right over there. Can you imagine it? Now we got the Wheel. I mean, I can't think of a better place to be than in Prince George's County. We are truly, truly blessed to have these things going on. I know Councilmember Franklin, our chair, Councilmember Patterson is glad to have it in his district. He's going to be one of the first people to ride on the Wheel. But you know how I know we've really made it? I was laying in my bed watching TV, and on this show that I don't watch often, I saw a picture of the Wheel. It was Saturday Night Live. Now you know you've made it when Saturday Night Live shows your home county. Wasn't that terrific? So we are truly excited. I don't know if I'm excited to go on that ride there, but I'm truly excited that you will, and that you will be spending money here and enjoying it. We are blessed in Prince George's County, and it's a great day. Thank you very much.
National Harbor really wouldn't be able to be the place that it is without the investment of Gaylord. When they made a big investment here years ago, and they allowed us to kick it off. There's a lot of, and the transition that we've had with Marriott has been great. So I just want to say a big hats off to Gaylord for making that big investment early on and making this happen. But over the past several years, this wouldn't have happened without the great leadership of the county and the chief of staff and all of the staff there. You know, they made reality was part of our dreams. Our dreams are reality, and we're so happy to be here tonight to share it with all of you. I'm pretty sure that most of the people in Prince George's County are proud to have National Harbor in their backyard. We see them here all the time. They come back over and again. We know the usuals. And there's a lot of other things that we've added here, whether it's Redstone, we've added the LED screen, so now you can come here and see movies during the week. So there's a lot more to come at National Harbor. Today is the announcement of the Wheel. We're really excited about it. It's amazing how much attention it really has gotten. As we've seen over the years, the press is here tonight and in droves, and that's just a big testament to how exciting this is. This is really unique. You can't find this anywhere else around the country. A couple little facts about the Wheel before we all go and embark on our little journey. There's 42 gondolas, and in each gondola you can have 6 people. So that would be, and each ride is about 15 minutes. It's $15 to join, not tonight. It doesn't take, not tonight. You guys are all free. But when you come back with your family, there's $15, and it's we got discounts for your family, for your kids, and the elderly, and all that. So come on back with your family. Our last speaker is my father, Milt. And I've had the fortunate opportunity to work with Milt side by side over the last several years. And I can say that the face of National Harbor has, at once was a lion cub, and now it's roaring like a lion. So we're excited to have Milt here tonight to share his vision with us. You know, I can't go on, I can't let it go without poking a little fun at Milt. There's a little joke going around the office that said that Milt's wanted to be a big wheel all his life. Okay, and he's never been able to accomplish that. So what did he do? He went out and bought one. Okay. So with that, I'll give you Milt.
That's the kind of respect I get from that guy. Well, welcome and thank you very much for coming. Tonight I see is that it's really a celebration. It's a celebration of another great happening here at National Harbor. As John said before, we've got the Triple Crown with Tanger, now the Wheel, and then in 16 we'll have MGM. And we really want to thank the county executive. You know, when you are a developer, you only take on things that you think you can accomplish. but you cannot do them alone. You have to do them with the public, being the county, we being the private, and also the citizens. If they were yakking and screaming, we wouldn't be able to do these things. So when we say we attempt great things, we attempt them only because we know and are hoping to keep your backing, because we have to have your backing to do these different things. For instance, with this wheel, it's a different animal. When did a county staff when did the county staff get a wheel to look at? You know? Say, what is this? So, but they took it on, and we opened on time. And it was because of the cooperation. Now, I could stand here and name 20 people. I should name 30 people. But all of you that helped us in getting this wheel round and round, just take a big thanks from us. Now, the county executive, when he ran for office, what did he say? He said, I'm going to go for schools, safety, and economic development. And he's delivered on all three. And this is one of them. Tanger was another one. We wouldn't be doing these things did we not have his backing. And so we really appreciate his delivering to the voters and his delivering his promise to help us get these things up and going. And as I look over here, I see the Chance family. Morgan Chance is a company, another family company from out west. And raise your hand, Mr. Dick and Mike. They're the ones that made this. Now, Ciambro put it together with Wade. Wade is here. He's the guy that they built the pier as well as putting the wheel together. Had he ever put a wheel together? What do you think? Of course not. But they made it, and it's great. You know, as a developer trying to do good projects, what you've got to do is find great ideas. And what I find is I steal ideas. You steal them from somebody else. But if you're going to steal something good. Now, if you look at those steps, those are the emulation of the Spanish steps in Rome, right under the Hassler Hotel. And you've stayed in the Hassler, I know, Mr. Dyson. The Ramblas, that came from an idea in Barcelona. And let me tell you how the wheel came about. I have a wife right here, Carolyn, of 56 years. She's standing with Mr. Dyson from across the river. And we were staying in a great hotel. And the hotel happened to be on the Place de la Concorde, a very fancy place, okay? Next, in the hotel, actually, you've stayed there already, is next to the American Embassy. But on the other side of the Place de la Concorde is the Louvre. On the other side is the River Seine. On the other side is the Champs-Élysées. So I saw this wheel, and I said, wow, isn't that neat? So I wrote in it, and I said, you know, if this is befitting of being in the Place de la Concorde, how about National Harbor? And so that's actually how this idea came about, to come back. Then we got with Chance Morgan and ended up bringing it out. So, you know, I would have to say that the only thing we got left to do now is to go round and round. So welcome in. Let's take a ride.
So here's what's going to happen. We're going to flip the light switch here, and we're going to have a 4-minute light show on the wheel. We wanted to have everyone back here so you could really get the full effect of it. So after the light show, let's all head out to the dock. There's another bar, and there's desserts out there. So we're going to move this party to the west a little bit. So with that, let's get this started. We're going to count down from 5, and we're going to light the switch, and we're going to all do it together. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.